stay out of the way. Okay, so girls, let's get your hairnets and aprons on to come watch the demo. All right, so this is fondant. So I came in at lunch and I did the Rice Krispy square cake. Okay, and I did the fondant just like you guys did. You followed the recipe. So, and I decided to make it orange. So what I did is I added half a teaspoon of yellow. I folded it in, and then I grabbed a piece that was probably 3 ounces, okay, of the ready-made red. I put it in the middle, and then I kept folding until it was all folded in so I can get my nice orange color. All right, I'm gonna put it in a little bit of icing sugar, and put a little bit of icing sugar on your rolling pin, and then just start rolling away. Try not to push too much in the center. Let the weight and gravity work the rolling pin. Okay, you don't need to work really hard. I don't want to see anybody getting, okay? Nice and gentle, and you're just going to keep turning it around. If you feel it's getting sticky, it's sticking to your non-stick mat, or it's sticking to your rolling pin, that's why you have your icing sugar beside you. Just pick it up, put it in, with a light rub, and keep going. Okay, don't stress yourself out. Just try to problem solve. It's sticking, what should I do? Try to get it as thin as possible. Usually 1/8 of an inch, which makes it really thin. And I'm looking that I make it long enough that it's going to be able to go across the top and down both sides. And every so often, we're going to flip because we don't want it to stick on us. And don't worry about the icing sugar showing on the fondant and thinking, oh my gosh, Miss Kay, I don't want mine to look like that. You can use a pastry brush and brush off all the extra sugar. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so now look at that, it's still too thick. So now, put your both hands underneath, like this. If you're wearing any rings, you know you shouldn't be wearing jewelry. Okay? Hands underneath. Right on top of your cake. Okay. So what you need to do is you're going to lift a little bit. And rub down. Lift. And rub down. Turn. Lift. And rub down. Okay? It helps to lift, because then you don't put any wrinkles in. If you just start rubbing it down without lifting it slightly, you will start to see wrinkles, and you don't want any wrinkles in it. So I'm just going to get it all around first. Now there are tools you can get for doing this, but I want to show you that you can do it without the fancy tools, but I can also let you know where you can buy the tools. Here's the trick I find. Make sure you have icing sugar on your hands, and just really gently with your hands rub it in. Okay, there we go. So now I didn't grab. Would you mind grabbing me a paring knife, please? Front door, underneath. So then I'm going to just use a paring knife, and I'm going to cut all the way along the bottom, because I can still use all this fondant. Okay, because my cake is going to be orange and different shades of orange. Maybe I want to do red as well. That's why I did the whole fondant in orange. If you want to do different colors, I would use half the fondant that you have to roll out for your cake, and then keep the other half to do your flowers or whatever it is you're doing on your cake. Okay, so just all the way along. Voila. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that, set it aside. Here's my cake. I'm eventually going to do something along the bottom so it looks smooth. Now, here's the flowers. How do we get these flowers to stick? We have royal icing. Okay, so I'm just going to choose a flower. I'm going to put a little bit of royal icing at the bottom. Okay, and stick it on my cake. And what's wonderful about royal icing is it really does work like glue. If you decide you want to, because we've made the styrofoam cakes, not like a real cake, it's really easy kind of put your cake on its side and let it dry this way. So I'm just going to put it there like that. So if you decide to do anything on your side, do it this way. Okay? And then it could dry that way. And if you were doing this with a real cake, you would actually do something where there would be a little support underneath to help keep that up. Let's be critical thinkers. Let's problem solve. I'm going to put my fondant there to hold that flour up. Okay? And then work on the rest of it. So everybody has an idea what to do? Awesome. Let's go.